Just to introduce myself, I'm Luke Levens. I'm a member of the Institute of Refrigeration, and I'm also a business development manager responsible for chemical cleaning and chemical products within the Aspen Pumps Group. If you don't know much about us, we work all across Europe and the rest of the world, and we're always inundated with calls and emails and requests for information about cleaning products for HVAC equipment and refrigeration equipment. And especially in the last year, as you can imagine, we've been inundated even more with COVID requests and information relating to our products in relation to SARS-CoV-2. They're also asking us for advice for cleaning and planned preventative maintenance, and what our chemicals are impacted in that as well, and also SOP advice and where our products fit into that mix too. This has given us reasons to explore best practice requirements and suggestions, especially now facilities managers are asking for processes and details of the actual products being used when maintaining HVAC equipment, and to make sure that they have the right efficacy in saying what they do. So hence this slide here. We just want to briefly talk today about optimum chemical cleaning maintenance and procedures for air conditioning units in relation to government guidelines for SARS-CoV-2 virus. Move on to the next slide. There we go. So this slide has a few quotes as to some of the current maintenance practices and guidelines that are out there, and starting with RAVA, the Federation of European Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning Associations. They've emphasised in their new COVID-19 guidance document the importance of recirculation of air in buildings. Now, we know that this approach on its own won't ensure sustained healthy indoor air quality long term. However, regular maintenance with approved chemicals we feel is paramount to this. So there's also no definitive legislation which states the optimum time frame between servicing units. There's also no approved cleaning methodology when using chemical products. This leaves the risk of routine cleaning schedules being carried out irregularly and discretionally within a 12-month period. So a rhetorical question to everyone would be, is this enough? And should we be cleaning and servicing these units more, especially in this current climate that we're living in, where we can? We've always promoted and educated the market on a 3-stage process or cleaning process that we know is proven to work, which is clear, kill and protect, where we clear the drains full of exopolysaccharide or the buildup of microbial growth within the drain lines or the condensate tray. Then the second stage is to kill any microorganism growth on the coil. And then we say the third step is to protect that unit with a biocidal treatment, well, in the form of a tablet or a strip that can protect the unit up to 8 weeks to 6 months. Going on to ASHRAE, in 2006, they produced a study that showed that maintenance schedules, including coil cleaning, improved energy efficiency of those units in the buildings by up to 15%. Now, to back that up, there was another company called ETSU that did a government-backed study a few years back. They're called the Energy Technology Support Unit, now formerly known as AEA Energy Environment. They produced a government-backed study into the key causes of plant breakdowns. And to summarize that report, they found that dirty evaporator and condenser coils was the #1 cause of breakdowns and increased running costs. So the compressor will absorb around 75% more of the total power required by the system to run at the manufacturer's recommended energy input. And by keeping the units clean, they found that they can save up to 32% in energy costs. Bits of the compressor manufacturer have also found similar findings too in that respect. As you can imagine, we didn't get off the block too very quickly in relation to virucidal claims last March in 2020. We didn't want to make any erroneous claims that we know came about shortly after COVID hit the UK. We wanted to make sure that our disinfectants products adhered and tested to the EN standards for efficacy, which has been shown to effectively kill contaminants on surfaces within HVAC or AC units. We also suggest that the only products that comply with phase 1 and phase 2 of the EN 14476 standard should be used in any application in regards to being able to kill all 7 known human coronaviruses. And we know that even though that hand sanitizers are about and they've taken a prominent place in our society at the moment, disinfecting contaminated surfaces with alcohol based products don't effectively kill viruses because they don't have enough contact time for there to be any effective antimicrobial action. So we have a community of installers. So we did a survey with our community of installers, and a couple of weeks ago we had a beer night, and we sent out by Microsoft Teams. We sent some beers, a selection of beers to them, where we talked for a couple of hours about new products, beta testing, industry trends that are going about at the moment, research and development, and also the results of a survey that we gave to them about maintenance schedules and what they do. We also asked the rider group to fill out this short survey as to what they're doing for their PPMs, and you'll see that they clearly had different opinions. So we'll start here. I'll just highlight some of the ones that stuck out to me. So firstly, you've got 57% of the people that were surveyed cleaned the whole unit, and this is fantastic because, to be honest, I thought that would be a lot lower. And then the remaining either cleaned just the coil or the filter. The second one that stuck out to me was this one here. Now you got 43% clean a unit every 3 months, which is really good. That means that people are cleaning more frequently, and it's in line with what we're promoting as well. However, we understand that people are limited to what the customer requests as well. Not everyone's going to be able to get into service a unit every 3 months. The next one, 21% clean a unit every 6 months. This is still great, and this is something that when I came into the industry, 8 years ago, this was what everyone was doing, servicing a unit biannually. But it's great to see that more people are servicing units a bit more regularly now, every 3 months. This one also stuck out to me. 71% of the people surveyed use cleaning chemicals, and what this shows is that chemicals seems to be the preferred method to cleaning and servicing units, especially in relation to biocidal, fungicidal, yeasticidal and virucidal activity, making sure that anything that's clean will be killed within a certain amount of time of using that product. And then lastly, not surprisingly, 14% use pressurized water. But we know that just by cleaning with water won't effectively remove contaminants from the surface. Some soils or some contaminants need a chemical to physically remove hydrophobic dirt, things that can't be or don't react well with water. So what can we learn from the survey? To be honest, going on to the next slide is the importance of regular maintenance. That's what we've always taught at Advanced, that's what we've always preached, is regular maintenance of the units gives better energy performance and better cooling. But what does best practice look like for us? As a company, we are always promoting and ensuring products are disinfectants, and you can see the ones below, they're the ones that we've always promoted and promoting now, especially in relation to SARS-CoV-2, which is the virus leading to COVID-19. But those products that you see on the screen there, they've all been approved with the EN 14476 standard. That will effectively kill 99.99% of bacteria, fungicidal, yeasticidal and virucidal activity. We also say when using these products or using these cleaning chemicals to allow a 15-minute contact time to ensure maximum efficacy of those products, so that customer can basically spray that chemical on the unit, and within 15 minutes he can say effectively that this is removed any types of contamination or microbial contamination. We also state, like with the previous slide and the results show, the importance of regular 3 monthly maintenance visits where possible. We also feel that there should be an investigation into the supplied certification left after PPM. So basically something that the engineer can leave with the customer to say that he's done this job effectively, especially in relation to virucidal cleaning. And then we also make sure that labeling on chemical cleaning products is clear and easy to understand. And that's very important to us to make sure that people are using it correctly, safely, and in the right way. So in summary, just to quote that quote, we feel that these opportunities could further cement the important role that HVAC and refrigeration plays. With cross-industry agreement and collaboration on this subject, especially in regards to maintenance procedures, this could generate formal best practice owned and followed by everyone. And you can see some examples here. We helped BESA write the coil cleaning and disinfectant part of the BESA document that's currently being released. And we've also just recently released our white paper on this topic that we're talking about right now, and that's been endorsed by Graham Fox, head of technical here. And then you've got other organizations like REVA and the World Health Organization really putting out documentation out there in relation to these types of things as well. So I'd encourage everyone to go out and source these and have a good look at them. Apart from that, thanks for your time, and hope you learned something about cleaning and maintenance procedures.
Thanks for that, Luke. It just goes to prove that there's maintenance and then there's maintenance.